Good morning, everybody. Welcome to SmartFinance ED. My name is AJ, and today we are going to talk about 5 different reasons of why you should be using your credit card instead of a debit card. Credit cards are plastic or metal cards issued by banks or businesses to promote the economy, and with this, you're buying power. A credit card comes attached to a line of credit. This is revolving, meaning that if you pay it off, it won't disappear, it won't go away. In other words, a credit card is an account provided to you by a bank that allows you to purchase things that you need or want, but that you don't necessarily have the money to pay for it right now. Unfortunately, this one comes with a price, this one being interest, if you don't use it correctly. But before we dive a little bit more into why you should be using a credit card, first I want to explain why so many people think of a credit card as a bad thing. Why the first thing that comes to mind is debt. Why the first thing that comes to mind is problems. It really isn't. Credit cards usually have a high interest rate. As a matter of fact, I believe that credit cards have the highest interest rate of all credit products out there offered to the public. The reason being funds accessibility. The bank is giving you all the funds right there and then, so you don't have to worry about your card not going through. At this point, the bank is putting themselves at risk by not securing anything as collateral for the purchase. When you pay for something using your credit card, you're not paying with your own funds. Instead, you're using the bank's money to pay for it. Of course, and at this point, it has to be a win-win situation for both you and the bank. Easy. They tack on an interest rate to your credit card. Now be careful, when you apply for a brand new credit card, make sure you get disclosed all the information about the credit card as well as the interest rate that you're going to be paying every time you make a purchase. You can find credit cards out there with an interest rate ranging from 14% up to 26, 27% depending on your personal credit score. All credit card interest rates compound daily, meaning that you owe interest on the balance that you already have plus on the interest that you have already accrued. Long story short, the balance you owe will increase daily, slowly, but daily if you don't pay off your credit card. And basically this is why so many people are terrified of credit cards. It's because if you don't manage it correctly, it's literally a never-ending cycle. Now, I am not trying to scare you. I just want you to understand that if you use a credit card with no self-control, you can get in pretty big problems. So in other words, if you can get anything out of this video, like my man Uncle Ben said, great power comes with great responsibility. So now that we understand how credit cards can literally ruin your life, let me give you 5 different reasons of why you should start using them. Not a good pitch. Let's try that again. Now that we understand that credit cards can literally ruin your life if you don't manage them correctly, let me give you 5 different benefits of using a credit card over your debit card. And we got reason number 1, that being it will improve your credit. If you use a debit card, you are not borrowing money, you are using your own cash, meaning that this financial institution that you borrow the credit card from, they are not gonna have anything to report. If you have a credit card already and you're not using it, you are not setting up a good foundation for the future. And when the time comes for you to make a big boy purchase, the banks are gonna look at your history, and truth is, they're either gonna give you a bad interest rate on that purchase that you're trying to make, or you're not gonna get approved. Now, I am not saying go out there and invite your entire astronomy class to watch a movie with you and put it on that credit card. No. But do be moderate and have common sense about how to use it. Benefit number 2, free money. I know, sounds cliche, but no, it's legit. Some credit cards out there will literally say this:
if you spend X amount of money over Y period of time, you are going to get this much money back.
That is legit. That actually exists. Just to give you a real life example, not too long ago I was in the market for shopping for a mattress. Okay, I wanted to get a new mattress, but I went to this other furniture store and ended up buying a whole bed set, 2 nightstands, some lamps, as well as a dresser, plus the mattress, of course, some pillows and everything. It was a great deal. I went on the 4th of July, just so you know, so get some savings. But this place literally told me, okay, if you spend this money and you put it on a credit card with us, we will give you $150 cashback. So I just went ahead, applied for the credit card, got approved, and went ahead and put everything on the credit card. Why? Because I already was gonna use my checking account. I was gonna use the money that I had on my, that I had as cash. So what I did was put it on that credit card, pay it off within like 2 weeks or like the next month, completely pay it off, making sure like I don't pay any interest on that thing, and then get $150 cash back. Free money. Now the key to this, as I said, pay it off. If you do not pay it off, man, and you start paying interest on that thing, you're gonna feel so bad that you have to make $150 payment, $200 like payment. No, you have, like, if you are on the market for something and you want to go ahead and put on a credit card, make sure that you have the money in your checking account first, because you don't want to like pay interest to the banks, to the financial institutions. Trust me, you don't. Now, another perk that this credit card had was that like it doesn't have like an annual fee. So it literally cost me nothing to keep it open. Benefit number 3, fraud protection. This one is actually huge. One of the biggest advantages that credit cards have over debit cards is the level of protection that they offer. Let's just say, for example, you like to purchase online. Who doesn't? But you end up like in a bad website and your information gets compromised. Even if the person on the other side starts using your credit card to make purchases without your authorization, through this, your losses at the end of the day are gonna be very, very minimal. Why? Because it is credit. Once you charge something to your credit card, you will notice that it says they're pending for a couple of days. Now, if you were to use a debit card and that happens and all your information is like linked and just out of control, that is going to be literally your money, the money that you have worked for, literally walking away from your account. Don't worry. For the most part, everybody is protected. If your debit card got compromised and you are going to dispute a transaction, make sure you do it within like 60 days. That way that you can get at least most of your money back. But then remember, it's the money that you had in your bank account, meaning that you won't have access to these funds until the issue gets resolved. This could take days, up to weeks. But with credit cards, it's a little bit easier, trust me. Reason number 4, extra insurance. If you consider yourself someone who likes to travel, you may find some pretty cool benefits about using your credit card for certain things. Understand that every credit card is different. So you're gonna have like different types of benefits depending on what credit card you applied for. So what I would recommend you today is that go into your credit card specifically and read the small letters of the terms and conditions of your credit card, maybe the rewards and all that information. Trust me, it's gonna be very, very beneficial for you. I just found out that like with that credit card that I already have, I don't have to pay for car insurance when I go and rent out a car. It's already on my credit card. Like literally, they pay for it. Just to give you a heads up, this can range from traveler's insurance, car rental insurance, purchase insurance, and many, many, many other things. So please go and read the small letters. Perfect. And for reason number 5, last but not least, we have an amazing, a really, really cool budgeting tool. This one's very simple, but extremely helpful. So pay attention. And for this, I actually want you to do an exercise with me. I want you to go into your bank account, open it up and look up at your account history for the past 5 months. Out of this transaction history, I want you to separate all the small purchases that you make every month. Just to help you map this out a little bit, I want you to add on this list your gas expense, food that you buy like on a daily basis if you do so, any streaming accounts that you have. If you go to a gym, go ahead and add that to that account. Now that you have a nice list with all the expenses coming out of your checking account every month, go ahead and add all these expenses together and divide that by 5. And with that simple math, you will realize the average amount of money that you're spending every month on small little things. Let's say, for example, you end up with a total of about $100. This includes your Netflix account, your gym, Spotify. I love all of those. Your food, gas expense, and everything that you use every month. Now we're gonna set aside a credit card that you already have, or if you want to go ahead and apply for one, completely fine. It's entirely up to you. And use that credit card to pay for these things. Now, I cannot stress this enough. At the end of the month, please pay it off. And that's gonna limit you not to overuse your credit card. first of all. And then all the expenses that you're currently using on your checking account will get you rewards. You're going to be more protected. And there's just like so many things behind it too. And this is all I have for you guys today. These are my personal favorite benefits of using a credit card and why I use my credit cards. Please understand that there's like so many more benefits of using a credit card, but this have worked extremely well for me. Using my credit cards have helped me manage my finances the smartest way possible. I have used the rewards I earn on my credit card to go on a trip for free. I have taken advantage of car rental insurance in case anything were to happen when I travel and I am renting a car. When traveling, I didn't even have to pay for extra luggage just because it was already covered by that credit card. And yes, the list goes on and on and on. Alright guys, so now the information is in your hands. Please do with this as you wish. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop them in the section right down below. And if you like the video and you can think of somebody that can benefit from this information, please go ahead and give a like and subscribe to my channel, as well as share the video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, my name is AJ and I will see you next week.